What's up, guys? This is Rey-Jay back with another video. And in this one, I want to break down what's happening with SPY, Tesla, and the overall markets. I'm also going to talk about the setup that's developing on SPY thus far and a big warning I have about the markets as well. Just know that I am not a financial planner. Take nothing I'm saying as financial advice. So the time has come, guys. After the stock market closes, we have Tesla and IBM announcing their earnings. Tesla will be very important for the overall market because, as you know, it's going to be affecting tech. It's going to once again cause a lot of volatility, and there's going to likely be a big move coming to Tesla stock, in my opinion. So for Tesla stock, I did mention this earlier that Tesla stock is still bullish. As long as we don't lose 420, we could still bounce, and that's what happened so far. We dumped and bounced, dumped and bounced, dumped, and now we're bouncing again. And if anything, the overall setup has an inverse head and shoulders. This could suggest upside will likely come after earnings. But at the same time, we could also dump because earnings are once again all over the place. They could be very capricious and they could be very, very distinctive. So we could be looking for a big bounce right here, or we could be looking for a big rug pull. Technicals favor some kind of bounce, but we'll see just to be safe, depending on what Tesla ends up announcing. So if you're playing Tesla options, if you're playing SPY in the QQQ, whatever stock you're playing overnight, be careful because Tesla has earnings and this will cause some volatility. It might cause the market to pump more or dump. Whatever happens, be very, very careful. And that's going to once again cause some interesting volatility. All right, so be careful, guys. If you're holding anything overnight, that's my warning. If SPY loses 665, we could be dipping a lot lower back down towards the lower 660s. But if we get back above 670, we could be looking for a nice bounce back up to all-time highs. You could also argue that this looks like an inverse head and shoulders, and this is just going to, make a full recovery. It depends on Tesla's earnings and other factors, so be careful if you're holding anything overnight. Will we dump or do we pump right back up? We'll see about that just to be safe. On the QQQ, we have an inverse head and shoulders like pattern as well. Tesla earnings will either dump us back down to 600 or below, or we see a massive bounce back up towards that 613 plus area. It could be going either way, so be very careful, especially as time goes on. On the IWM, we have a nice double bottom here. If we end up losing our main support right here at 240, we're looking for a big dump, especially as we have a gap to fill down here. But if we bounce, get back above 246, we're looking for a big rebound for 250. So watch this very closely as we remain range bound. When it comes to ES, we're also stuck in the middle. We are forming a double bottom. If we're bullish, you want to see us get back above 67.80 plus. But if we lose 66.80, we're looking for a big rug pull. Overall, it does look like it's trying to bounce here, but we'll see just to be safe. Same thing with NQ. Can we get back above 25,150 and then rebound for all-time highs? Or do we lose 24,750? It could go either way. It depends a lot on Tesla's earnings. Whether Bitcoin gets a big break above 110,000 or if we end up losing 106,000 depends on Tesla's earnings as well. I think Tesla's earnings will be big, and we're looking for a very big move. The technicals favor upside. Tesla might be looking for a big bounce, which could help the market bounce, but we'll see. Just to be safe, guys, I don't know for sure. Same thing with Nvda. It could be getting back above 182, or if we end up losing 178, we're looking for a continuation lower. Could go either way. We're just range bound. Apple needs to bounce off 254. If we lose that, we could be dumping more, so we'll see how that goes. AMD, same thing. We need to get back above 233 to balance, but if we lose 222, we can dip back down. Hopefully, it tries to bounce from here. Coinbase also has a bullish divergence. Are we about to break past 331, or do we lose support at 312? It's stuck in the middle. Looks like it might bounce a bit for 312. Amazon needs to reclaim 218.7 to push for 220. If not, we could be dipping more. Meta needs to get back above 733 to break out higher. Google needs to get back above 252.8 to bounce. If we lose 250, we're turning back down, so hopefully it tries to bounce. And finally, Microsoft is range bound. We're stuck between 516 as our support and 524 as our resistance. We'll see if we break out higher or not. Also, the VIX has been dipping here. It's coming down to fill this gap. Could this be a sign the VIX is about to dump back down? And that could be bullish for the markets. But once again, guys, I do not know what's going to happen. I'm not a fortune teller. Let's see how Tesla's earnings goes. We're expecting a big increase in their revenue, but their EPS is questionable based off what analysts are saying. And then we're going to see if there's a big bounce or a rug pull. So give this the time it needs, and we'll see how it goes. Anyways, that's it for this one, guys. Thank you all so much for listening, and peace out.